Hello and welcome to this edition of Arts Legacy Remix.
And for this Arts Legacy, we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. Now, to share with you a little bit of the importance of this month celebrates the independence of multiple Latin American countries, as well as what was previously known as Columbus Day, and now is the Dia de la Raza, the Day of Indigenous People.
So we are excited that you are with us. Please sit back and enjoy all of this wonderful music, stories, and experience as we continue our journey with Arts Legacy.
I want to share with you a beautiful poem called Nothing But Drums by Oscar Hijuelos. And now, nothing but drums, a battery of drums, the conga drums jamming out in a descarga, and the drummers lifting their heads and shaking under some kind of spell. Then there's rain drums like pitter-patter, pitter-patter, but 100 times faster. And then there's slamming the door drums and dropping the bucket drums and kicking the carpenter drums. Then circus drums, then coconuts falling out of the trees and thumping against the ground drums, then lion skin drums, then the whacking of a hand against the wall drums, then the beating of a pillow drums, heavy stones against the wall drums, then the mountains rumble drums, then the little bird leaning and learning to fly drums, and the big birds alighting on a rooftop and fanning their immense wings drums, then a boat down the river with its oars dropping heavily into the water drums. Nothing but drums, nothing but drums, nothing but drums. Such beautiful, beautiful words, and no better way to introduce our next guest, our next performer. Truly a friend of Tampa Bay and the Straz Center. Long been an icon when you're talking about drums. Can't talk about drums in Tampa Bay and not talk about Gumby Ortiz. So we feature now, and we're honored to have Gumby and his Electric Rendezvous Band doing a version of an old Jimi Hendrix piece. Please join me in welcoming Gumby Ortiz. Nothing but drums, woo! Nothing but drums, woo! Here's Gumby.
Quiet on the set. Electric Rendezvous. Crosstown traffic, take one. Tyler, get in here.
A little pain. You say you just want me to take you for a drive. You're just like crosstown traffic. So hard to get through to you. Crosstown traffic. I need to roll over you. Crosstown traffic. All you do is slow me down. But I'm trying to drive on the other side of town. I can see you've had your fun. Darling, can't you see my signals turn from green to red? And with you I see a traffic jam straight up ahead. You're just like crosstown traffic. So hard to get through to you. Crosstown traffic. I need to run over you. Crosstown traffic. All you do is slow me down, baby. I got better friends on the other side of town. Other side of town. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get on the other side of town.
Quiet on the set.
Next, we have the Dominican Dawat dancers under the direction of Dilcia Clay performing merengue to the tunes of the popular song El Farolito. Merengue is considered to be the national dance of the Dominican Republic. Typical instruments are the accordion, bass guitar, guira, conga, and tambora.
We are so honored to be able to feature as a part of this month's Arts Legacy Remix the Tampa City Ballet. They've been with us before and they are dynamic. And as we continue to celebrate and acknowledge Hispanic Heritage Month, its founder and artistic director, Paula Nunez, has just put together an amazing piece with her amazing team. Miss Elsa Valbuena, who is a resident choreographer, Mr. Osmani Montano, who is artistic director and ballet master, and also Luana Hidalgo, who is the outreach director and ballet master. This piece, 102 Degrees, is an amazing piece that really acknowledges the reality of today and connects to memories of yesterday. 102 Degrees is a story where the main character, the main narrative is around Teresa, who is a nurse who works in the hospital to help and to work with COVID patients to try to keep them well, try to keep them alive. And unfortunately, her contact with them causes her herself to contract the disease. And during a period of time where she goes into a place of fever, her mind wanders into a journey of remembrances about stories that she heard about the Spanish flu of 1918, which unfortunately took the lives of many folk who worked in Ybor City in the cigar factories. They did everything that they could, like we do now. They made makeshift masks and wore gauze and tried to sanitize, but unfortunately, many lives were lost. But on this journey, in this middle place with Teresa, she has remembrances of the past, remembrances of love gained, love lost, and life itself, and just really brings forward a beautiful experience of the cycle of life. We're going to have the opportunity to see 2 short excerpts from this piece, but please give yourself the opportunity to see all of it when you can. So we feature now 2 short pieces from the Tampa City Ballet.
Aside from our Hispanic Heritage celebration, and in keeping with Art's legacy tradition, we're highlighting two local visual artists who have truly outdone themselves as visual storytellers in our community. First up is James Adam Cartwright, a Celtic artist with a gift for illustrating Celtic culture and folklore. James creates artwork with Celtic knots and fairy tale style characters and brings to life a fantastic version of Ireland. He has experience in comics, books, video games, and some personal work, and you can find prints of his artwork in his website at jamesadamcartwright.com. Now, let's hear more from James Adam and his work on visual storytelling.
Since before anyone can remember, storytellers have played a central role in Celtic society. They were so important that every tribal chief had one, and in times of war, they were immune to attack. You may know of them as bards, traveling musicians singing epic tales of the heroes of old. These stories were first written down by the Celtic monks working in monasteries, and these stories went on to inspire many other stories like the Arthurian legends. One of my favorite stories is that of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. "Here is my axe. You may swing it at me once for free, but next year I will return and swing it at you once for free." Arthur's knights were scared in their boots until Gawain stepped forward to challenge the Green Knight. He hefted the great axe and swung it at the Green Knight, lopping off the Green Knight's head. But the body didn't fall over. It just turned, picked up its head, and said, "I'll see you next year." To find out how it ends, you're going to have to go and read the book. But you should, because it's a good one. These stories are a great source of inspiration for me today. I see myself as having one foot in the past and one in the present. I take the old Celtic legends and art tradition and use them to create new heroes and stories today. We keep the Celtic spirit alive by honoring the ways of the past and by creating new works here in the present. I'm James Adam Cartwright, and I'm a Celtic artist.
Up next is visual artist James Eric Hartzell. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, and now a St. Pete resident since 2015, this artist began his journey being drawn to the beauty of nature. James' intent in creating his artwork is to unite people through humorous and thought-provoking art, as well as to elevate the beauty of typography and its traditional techniques of hand-painted typefaces. His creative journey honors age-old techniques of sign painters for hand-painted lettering, chalkboards, and murals. He is dedicated to storytelling, visual problem solving with illustration, and commercial work, having completed projects in Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, and Jamaica. You can now find his artwork all throughout Pinellas County and his social media platforms. So without further ado, I now welcome you to enjoy the art by James Eric.
next group of talented artists is coming to you from Spring Hill, Florida, under the direction of Marcy Rodriguez and choreographers Michelle Palacios and Valerie Inglis at Suncoast School of the Arts. These young performers, ranging in age from 5 to 18 years old, study all the genres of dance, and they never miss an opportunity to put on a show for their community. Hailing from all around the Tampa Bay area, please join me in welcoming the talented students from Suncoast School of the Arts. Enjoy the show.
Bienvenido al Trópico. Control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself.
Bomba is both a traditional dance and musical style of Puerto Rico. One local group that is keeping this native tradition alive is folkloric dance company Kukiyara. Please enjoy as they perform Okama Taino Ara, a Taino chant. As we wrap up this evening's event, we can't do so without featuring another local group, Sol Caribe. We had the privilege to showcase them on our Riverwalk stage as a part of this year's Hispanic Heritage Month celebration at the Straz. So please enjoy Sol Caribe.
Toda la gente está comentando con esta salsa que está sonando con tanto ritmo y sabor. Está tocando la tumbadora y el timbal que replica ahora maraca, güiro y bongo.
Sol Caribe es lo que te da el sabor, que trae con sentimiento el más puro corazón. Sol Caribe es lo que te da el sabor, que toca para ti la salsa dura de hoy.
El bailador tira ya el compás, paso y a fin que va a demostrar con armonía y control. Está tocando la tumbadora, timbal que replica ahora, maraca, güiro y bongo.
Sol Caribe y en orquesta con sabor que trae con sentimiento el más puro corazón.
Sol Caribe es lo que te da el sabor, que viene tocando ahora la salsa dura de hoy.
Llegamos con salsa dura para que bailes y goces como bailo y gozo yo. Saca tu pareja y ponte a bailar, que la rumba te llama y tiene mucho sabor.
Lo que la gente esperaba, salsa dura y de la buena, eso es lo que traigo yo.
Traigo la rumba para el rumbero, para el gusto del salsero. Sol Caribe ya llegó.
Salsa y de la buena para ti. Salsa para que goces y seas feliz.
Ya todos están hablando,
La rumba ya se formó.
Corriendo los continentes repartiendo salsa para ti bailador.
oye, y te cogió el sabor. Ja, ja.
Y se soltaron los caballos.
Y dice,
¿Qué?
en Puerto Rico, en mi Cuba y Panamá,
En Venezuela y Colombia y mi Perú no se quede atrás.
En Europa y en la China, vengan todos a gozar.
Y que corre el mundo entero.
ja, ja.
Sol Caribe ya llegó.
Thank you everyone for joining us again tonight. It's been a wonderful experience getting to produce all of these virtual performances for you all to see just the rich culture that is the Tampa Bay. If you have a chance, please like, share, comment away on this video, and we can't wait as we get ready to kick off our new season back on campus at the Riverwalk stage. So I hope that you join us then. Have a good night.